for 1921, 4-2 MCA warm-up, and I will read. Hello, students. How are you? Think to self. Are you centered, feeling, thinking, believing, or doing? Ignite. Have you been out walking across grass when it had rained recently? Is the grass still wet? Today we'll read a poem that features a hill that has rainwater flowing down it in string-thin ribbons. Chunk. Today we'll get ready for the MCA assessments, which will take place on Wednesday and Thursday. Deep breath. First, a tip. Sometimes instead of using quotes around the things people say on MCAs, they will just italicize the things people say. Oh my gosh, I wish they would just use quotes, said Dr. S. But you probably get the idea. If not, no biggie. Just let us know in the discussion that this is confusing. Next, you will see opening directions, so they will be easier on test day. And then you'll see a sample poem and questions. Chew on it. So here are the directions for the reading test, tips, answer the question, scratch paper, review, and the reading test. So here's the Rivulet by our Miss Quintaro. Oh, I hope I said that right. Quintaro. I cannot tell if that is an E or an A. Okay. Through the tender grass of the green meadow, among smooth stones and golden stones, with its ringing, singing, light laughter, there goes the thread of water, rivulet. It goes hurriedly. Important waters, it says, are waiting for it out at sea. But a few steps from its fountain spring, it collects into a small pool, the kind that dries when there's no rain. And the rivulet says that the deep ocean awaits. Fine with me if it says so, and if it believes so. Okay, so the questions. 11, according to the poem, which water source affects the water level in the small pool? A, water from the rivulet. B, water from the rain. C, water from the ocean. D, water from the sea. So you go back and look. Through the tender grass of the green meadow, among the smooth stones and golden stones, while it's ringing, singing, light laughter, there goes the thread of water, rivulet. It goes hurriedly. Important waters, it says, are waiting for it out at sea. But a few steps from this fountain spring, it collects in a small pool, the kind that dries when there is no rain. So it's from its fountain spring, it collects in a small pool. So it refers to the rivulet, collects in a small pool. And the rivulet says, okay, so there are a couple of possibilities there. All right, 12. Which sentence best summarizes lines 1 through 7? So I'm going to try not to tell you answers. A drop of rain collects in a small pool. B, a wide river rushes over different kinds of stones. C, a creek fills a dry pool near a meadow. Or D, a little stream passes through a field of grass. So I'll let you go ahead and try to answer the questions. Go back and reread and see if you can find the answer in the text. Don't just guess right away. Don't just go with your hunch. In line 6, the word thread refers to the sound made by the water, the size of the stream of water, the stones rolling in the moving water, the grass growing along the edge of the water. So look for the word string, the thread of water, rivulet. And just try to figure out what they're talking about. It goes hurriedly. Okay. And the rivulet is unable to reach the ocean because it collects in a pool, is not long enough, flows under the ground, evaporates in the sunlight. Then you go back and see what happened with the rivulet. Just reread it. It's only 4 stanzas, so stanzas are like paragraphs. All right, read lines 9, 11. The important waters, it says, are waiting for it out at sea. what do these lines tell readers about the rivulet? Where the rivulet wants to go, why the rivulet will fail to reach the ocean, C, why the waters are essential to the rivulet, or D, what to expect once the rivulet reaches the sea. And then 16, which characteristic best describes a rivulet? A, successful, B, confused, C, motivated, D, disappointed. So look at the poem itself. How does the rivulet talk? It goes along hurriedly, but for a few steps from the fountain spring, it collects on smalls. And the rivulet says that the deep ocean awaits. So what do you know about the rivulet from that line, those lines? Which pair of lines best expresses how the speaker feels about the rivulet? Lines 3 and 4, lines 6 and 7, lines 15 and 16, or lines 19 and 20? Which lines do you think are the most important? So you go back and look at them. 3, 3, and 4 are right here, among smooth stones and golden stones. 6 and 7, so this is line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There goes a thread of water, rivulet, and 7 is rivulet. Lines 15 and 16. So how the speaker feels is what you're looking for. 6 and 7 gave you information, so that's probably not how the speaker feels. I just want to tell you that. So that's a way of hacking it. Right, here's 15, 16, the kind that dries when there is no rain. Sounds informational to me. Lines 19 and 20, again. Fine with me if it says so and if it believes so. Exclamation mark. There is a possibility. And what's 3 and 4? Let's see. Among smooth stones and golden stones. It's just information. All right. All right, I kind of gave it away on that one. Anyway, 18. The rivulet is in a hurry because it believes that the pool is dry, fountain is near, ocean is waiting, rain is approaching. So go back, and what does the rivulet say? The rivulet says that the deep ocean awaits. Is that one of the answers here? Okay. All right, so anyway, as you can see, taking tests is fun. You can actually show off how smart you are. And all of you are smart, and just imagine yourself doing well and don't worry about it. Just imagine yourself breathing and it's all going well, and then it'll be over. And sometimes the questions aren't going to go well. And so what? You just keep breathing and keep going on. Just go on to something that you can do. Just do your best to guess. You are not penalized for guessing. All right, so review. Help your friends during this warm-up day. Pick 2 questions and give your answer for the discussion chat. Remember, just try. We are engineers and we can always adjust. Question number whatever, an A, B, C, or D. Question number whatever, A, B, C, or D. You choose 2. Choose 2. If you are not already reading a book, find a new book. Try this URL. This is pretty cool. So then you would just copy this and paste it. All right, I will read book title by author. All right, bonus work, only if you have time. Check out this website with links to information about MCAs, MCA information. All right, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.